All right, so for our next thing we're going to show you is the streak. Now the streak is the powdered form of the mineral itself. Now sometimes you will have a mineral that gives you a streak that has the same color, but other times, as you will find here in a moment, we have minerals that the streak is of a completely different color. When you're doing streak, we're using a porcelain plate. A porcelain plate has a hardness of 6.5. So therefore, it will give you a streak for most of the minerals that we have in our lab, because most of them do have a hardness of less than 6.5. If you do a test with a mineral and you do not get a streak, that means that your mineral is harder than 6.5. And so we can actually use these streak plates as also an indicator of hardness. But when we look at minerals, sometimes the mineral will give you a white streak. So once you've done the test, you have to sometimes rub your finger on the plate because I'm using a white plate. And if it's a white mineral, I may get a white streak. To do this, I place the plate on the table like I do with the glass. I hold it in place. I take my mineral and I scratch it on there. And so you can see that this has a very white streak, and so I do want to rub my fingers on there till I can make sure that I get a color of what this is. So this is a white mineral, and it did give me a white streak. So we're going to change the mineral color a little bit and use a different mineral. So this is a pink mineral, sort of a salmony pink color. So, but when I look at this, you may wonder what is the streak color going to be. So when I scratch it on there, you can see that it doesn't really seem like it has a streak until I take my finger, and you can see once again it's sort of a white or off-white color to my streak. And so this powdered form of this pink mineral is actually white, and so it's a little bit different. Looking at this very shiny silvery gray mineral, when I do the streak on it, I get a darker gray color to my streak. This sort of brassy color or gold colored mineral, when I do it, you can see that I actually get sort of a dark gray, brassy gray type of mineral. So it's not quite the same color. What I did want to show you is that sometimes you get a very distinctly different color from these minerals. So this is a mineral. You can see it's a very shiny gray, similar to this, but these are actually two different minerals. But when I do the streak of this, it's red. So I get a red color. So this is actually hematite. This is a mineral y'all will not be looking at in your lab kit, so I'm going to go and tell you what that is. But as you can see, I get a very red color streak. But this is how I can test what the color of the powdered form of my mineral is, which is another indicator of what my mineral actually is, because each individual mineral has its own streak color that's basically distinctive to that mineral itself. So I know that every time I have a hematite, I'm going to be getting this red streak. When I have something like this pyrite, I'm going to be getting this more greenish gray streak, and so with these other minerals I can get very distinctive streaks as well.